It's going to be unfortunate moments coming from them. But at the same time here, I want to see, you can see the fly path as well. We see teams like Detonator heading towards the northeast section just because they have an early drop as well. Orange Esports trying to make their way into his Terra Bronco as well. AST going to be taking the east side of the map here. We see a couple of Mega Conqueror going to be taking their hometown of Predator Barreso. Yep. Uncontested for them. Lost as we see IND and INS potentially sharing the vicinities here. BTR trying to make a way towards maybe Picado or maybe even Hacienda. But looking at the circle, oh, this is going to be a tough one here considering that it's pushing everyone to the northeast section. So this is going to be a lot of vehicles being used for all these teams here. We may see a lot of roadblocks being set up just because of this terrain themselves.
Yeah, I think what's really important to mention here as well, Terrence, is the fact that with a southern plain and a northern circle, this middle section of the map towards San Martin, Junkyard, etc., especially Graveyard as well, the rotations going through there are going to be so difficult for a lot of these teams that are towards the southern area. I mean, we look at Victory 5, who are currently split looting as well towards the south, just above of Los Higos. But that's going to be such a strange, awkward terrain to traverse to try to get inside the circle.
Yes, definitely here, I guess.
Got off the car off the edge, I'm not sure. His performance has fallen off this game, it seems.
But in this case here, Bigatron, they get themselves their revenge matchup against Synergy from the previous game. This time they're going to be kicking them off rather early, but seeing how the circle is here, we see Red here. They were in this tough spot to begin with. They're kind of out and open exposed as well. They don't exactly have a lot of cover to work with, especially from Bigatron is going to be up behind their behinds there.
2 players down from SWAT 69, and maybe another going to be joining them from Red. 2 players from Mega as well taken out by players from 69, so back and forth here from these teams. The play zone claims yet another life. That's 3 so far. We've seen this one, Terrence.
Yeah, definitely. But at the same time as well, we see how the circle is here. Futon, Footballers, they have one of the best position here in terms of compound. They have played long-range games here. They have the utilities to work with. They have Scar Elves. They have snipers. They have scopes all the way through here. They have the best vantage points in terms of putting every other teams outside of this zone to pit against each other into the cornerstones of this circle. So if they choose the aggressive, now is the best time for them, unless they get picked off.
Oh, Pons from Mega taken down. Stone back with 1 though, but it's going to be onto Footballers instead of Tempo Storm. So no revenge coming out so far as Stoned is onto low HP. Maybe trying his hardest to get away back inside the compound, and he will survive for now, but emphasis on for now as they are leading in terms of kills. 5 kills currently for Mega, as it's going to be Ghost Skid at the top there with 2 kills and 4 players alive, potentially favored going forward.
Yep, seeing her here, 69 going to be the next team to fall off here, 10 teams, 33 alive, and this circle has been detrimental for all these teams just because of how little cover it is. So vehicles is going to be the important factor here. In this case, Tempo Storm going to be one of the first teams to actually rotate away and find the best cover to work with, but they do see a couple of gunshots being shown their way. In this case, it's going to be Footballers once again. Like I said, one of the best vantage here. They get another for themselves as well.
Another one indeed. Tempo trying to make the rotation there into the divot with the vehicles, but they weren't expecting to have another team just on the side of them. And with that, from the flank, they're going to be losing players left, right, and centre. Asterion, they've kept quite quiet here, Terrence, so far into this matchup. Not really been a part of the action so far. They have 1 kill and only lost 1 player. Tempo still feeling the heat, though. It's Footballers to their left. It's Red to their right. It's pretty much pick your poison so far currently for them in this matchup as we're down to the last 10 teams.
Yeah, Tempo here, they're in a very tough spot right now just because they're in this choke point to begin. You can see the vehicles getting focused down from the guys from Footballers as well. And like I said, the compound is just fantastic. But this is where things are going to change a little bit here because the circle is going to force all these guys down south here. In this case, Mega Conqueror, they've left with 1 guy here also from the side of Stone, which is kind of unfortunate there as well.
30 seconds now for Footballers to try and go south, back into the circle, and with that action. Wow, Tron being taken down. That was a lovely shot there from Luxy. We mentioned his caliber of skill with the snipers. I guess it transitions as well to the DMRs. This is Luxy now as well. Could be doing more damage here with the AK. More players from Red going to be taking the count on the canvas. This is all down to Kaldiski as the last sole remaining player here for Red, trying so desperately to stay in cover, in the bushes, and stay quietly.
Luxy getting punished for his overextension here, trying to go YOLO and pick off the guys from Red, and because of that, he will lose his life. But unfortunately, by making this plays, 2 of his teammates has actually made his way into his next phase of circle, which is Zuxi and also Ryzen. So that's going to be a little bit of a risky play here, but they definitely risk that for the scout information to work with.
For me, I think Team Asterion have the advantage here in Game 3 on Miramar. They have the southeastern side of the circle. No one around them as well. They have 4 players alive, but who doesn't have 4 players alive right now is Tempo, as they're going to be feeling the tempo of this game right now with Red just being so close. There's going to be action here from Chica as well, just above, as Spec is down. He has to do so much here currently for his team, And with that, Neto going over the edge, taking them both down. Down they go. That's going to be more kills coming out here for Red. Really well played for them as Tempo Storm go out in 8th.
Oh, Footballers, what a nice catch here coming from Neto Soul as well, getting 2-3 members off the bat here, and you can see they're getting desperate here. The circle forcing them into his next phase of circle. They have to push in this case, Orange Esports, they're going to be gatekeeping the guys from Footballers, and will they come on top because they've got 2-on-2 right now, knocked out, and they're getting pincered as well. Footballers going to go for the rush.
The rush indeed. Footballers here. All 4 of the members have now made it here for the action. As they're going to be trying to use the crate as cover, but it's not going to be the most effective at that, as the winners here are really going to be Orange Esports. As with that, you can see Lower Zin goes down. That's going to be Footballers out in 7th. 6 kills currently for Ghost Skiller, 4 players alive. Asterion as well, 2 kills and 4 players alive. But as I said just moments ago, with what seems to be the high ground and the best position so far in the circle.
Yep, Orange Esports here, they were caught in a tough spot here, going full all out against Footballers. But fortunately for them, Stalker was able to get 5 kills for himself. That is fantastic work coming from Orange Esports. But now, this next phase circle is going to be detrimental for everyone here. It's plain open fields, no mountain terrain, except for the guys coming from Red here and GSK. They have 6 kills and 4 men alive. They have one of the best positions to work with just because they are have a lot of cover from all the rest of the teams here. And also, the next phase of the circle.
Bishma taking out Ghostski Gonzo. Bishma eventually going to be traded out, I believe. Yeah, that's going to be Team Insidious out in 6th. But fair play to Bishma there, staying alive for so long and actually able to capitalize a few more points there in terms of placements for his team. And now we go into a bit of a standstill here as these teams wait for whichever one is going to make their gambit, make their first move. Orange there on the right of our screens, Neto from Red, only 1 player remaining from them, 1 player from Orange. As well for Bigatron, only 1 player. It's currently really a battle of the Titans. Ghost Skiller and Asterion with 4 players alive apiece.
Yeah, everyone's just loose members left, right, front, and center just because they can't exactly predict the best position possible. And Ghost Skiller has had one of the greatest time possible. Their mountain has been contesting for quite some time, and I've talked about pushing everyone to the side of the corner. That's exactly what Ghost Skiller did into 2-3 circles again. In this case, Gonzo will pick a fight against them now.
I mentioned Battle of the Titans, and it's about to commence. This is going to be Ghost Skiller taking out one of the players. Actually, 2 of the players, excuse me, from Asterion, as now they're going to be the team with only 4 players alive. But what's important here, Terrence, is the placement points for Red, Bigatron, and Orange. With only 1 player remaining, they need to try and get claim of as many placement points as possible as another player goes down currently for Asterion. Orange Stalker as well, just hiding inside the smoke, and with that he's going to gain more placement points for his team as Red go out in 5th.
Dude, Orange Esports Stalker, he's all by himself. He's got himself 2 more kills and he's trying to frag as much as possible. But now we're down to the final 8 here alive. And Stalker, he gets another one. How is he able to do it? But unfortunately to say, with that punish there, Lunatic will clutch him off the bat.
Ghost Skiller in the open. They weren't expecting Ryzen there from Bigatron to take down 2 other players. My goodness, what's going on here? As he tries to finish them off for the more kill points. Instead, that the trades come out. We're down to these 2 teams right now. Asterion and 2 versus 1. One of the players, though, from Ghost Skiller are down. So potentially, he can try his best here to get the clutches. He's going to be trying his hardest to traverse around the divot there he has. Just a slight ledge to look over. But he's going to have the headshot angle there coming out from the crate from Kosi. And he's going to be the opener. This is going to be it. Surely this is the win. There it is. Asterion Lunatic goes down. Ghost Skiller take map 3 on Miramar and go forward to the next one, which is Erangale.
Yeah, definitely here.